then it's more clear that that's what you guys are two are saying attractive. Do you think that would sound better?
So if you say that, it takes the sting out of the word literal.
Yeah.
Like that's all that I think was needed.
Yeah,
Okay,
I think it's the
you think it's good
well, like
that
you
way?
said, I mean,
As long as you guys
as long
are
as you
comfortable.
justify it in the sense of like what you just said, like it's she doesn't have the power to do what
Okay.
like this group's gonna go see her, but we're not fucking scared of her. She can go fuck herself.
Right.
You know what I mean? She doesn't have the balls to do anything about it. Right.
Yeah.
Right. So I think that would be.
Okay. Just be boss.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
And if if we get into it and we do it and it still doesn't make sense, then we can figure something out.
What
on
do
the
you
spot.
think, just a suggestion, like what if you edited a little bit of Kenny's line into that? So like, we need to go after them or find them or something before they get to Gianna, before she might do something.
Yeah.
Gianna doesn't have the balls
I like that. I think that's perfect.
to like lead into
What do you
this.
think?
I love that.
I think that's perfect.
She
It's
gets
so
involved.
much-
She does something.
She might
Yeah.
do
Do
something.
you want to improv that, or do you want us to write something?
It's so much clearer that way.
Improv that?
Thank you for bringing that up, you guys.
Improv. Okay, yeah.
Do you have
Stuff
any
there,
other
right on.
questions, comments, concerns?
I have a question. I don't know if we were going to go through it and then get to particular lines, but one of my lines, when Darren, Kenny, and I are like, what are we doing? Do you think they're going to Revelwood? I'm saying, yeah, that would make sense. They go to Revelwood. Gianna doesn't have balls.
Kenny, what did you add in? I'm sorry.
Oh, it's more of like I just kind of put ad lib, but I'm gonna say something along the lines like, and she'll do something about
I
it.
just want to know what the cue last.
Yeah.
She might.
And she gets involved.
So it's Gianna.
I'll say involved,
So it's something before they get to Gianna.
and she gets involved.
She gets-
And if we're in the middle of it while filming it and something else comes out and it sounds better,
Do you think they're going to Riverwood? That would make sense. Riverwood is a large supply of artillery. Darren, blah, blah, blah. Diana doesn't have the balls, literally. Darren, we can go to Havenlock. Million David will take us in. And then what? Are you confused on and then what?
I'm confused on the, okay, so let's say we'll go there, they'll take us in, and then what? There's nothing there for us. But then, I'm confused about that they need protection. I'm kind of reading it as in like, oh, like they need protection. Like maybe we could protect them? Like if they hear about what happened. I just thought it was a little bit of, like two different ideas kind of.
Contradiction?
Yeah,
Okay.
contradiction.
Okay.
I'm just not understanding it myself.
The way that I had thought about it, and we can change it, is where you say, Darren, we can go to Havenlock, because before you were talking about Revelwood, and Revelwood is an okay idea.
Gianna's in Revelwood.
But then, Gianna's in Revelwood. But when Kenny then, in his freak out, he mentions Havenlock, that's like, okay, because Havenlock is actually like the utopian society of this world here. Everybody wants to live there. But you're like, what are we gonna do?
Yeah, so I'm challenging his thought of he's saying Havenlock, this utopia, and I'm like, and then what?
And that's why I followed up with there's nothing for us there.
There's nothing
Because
for us
Maybe
there.
can
we're
you
rough
say
and
that
tumble
line then?
people and that's
That's right.
utopia.
But then
Then you say they need protection. If they hear about what happened to Central Wall, they'll be understanding.
right. So I'm saying like, well, let's then go to Havenlock because if they hear what happened,
It's a switch. It's a switch of thought.
right. So I'm challenging. Okay, he says Havenlock. Do you want to do that? And I'm like, well, what would we do? So I'm kind of like,
How about we change it to they could use protection?
yeah. 'cause
No,
I-
that sounds terrible. This is terrible. No, I'm sorry.
Well, I guess I'm just the intention of the character or whatever. I'm just confused as to like I'm challenging his thoughts about Havenlock, and then perhaps I'm thinking, well, actually we could go because they need protection.
Yeah,
they're
that's,
constantly in need.
If they hear about what happened, they'll be understanding and therefore let us in.
Yes. Yes.
No, they're the health.
Even looks healthy.
Health.
Where the Revelwood's the actual.
The doctor go. Right. Okay.
Right.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's
Squad. Yeah. Is there a certain thing that you want to change up with that?
I just wanted to double check that that's what you guys meant, because then I'm backing Kenny up trying to be like, hey, yeah, we should go. We have nothing to lose, nothing. We should do that. Whereas 2 seconds ago I was like, that's not a good idea. And I'm like, it's a really good idea.
Right.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to know. So I guess I'm just thinking quickly.
Yeah.
I'm thinking they need protection. Are we protecting them?
Yeah.
Yes.
We were bad guys with
Yeah.
weapons?
Deliver it as a realization.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's, thank you.
Perfect. Yeah.
Right. Now, if it turns out that it might maybe we get on the set and it's done and it starts to not make sense, we could change it right there
Yeah. Yeah.
if we have to.
We'll prepare.
What if she just didn't say and then what just comes in there's nothing forced? And then she goes, oh,
I was
got
just
my
thinking.
idea.
I was
Yeah.
just thinking that.
Like rather than giving her that first moment of like, whoa, what the fuck?
But I didn't want to take away a line from Michelle.
Sure.
Well, I did like. I actually agree with you. I think that's great. What I did like about that line was, I'm kind of then it's me and him kind of
Right.
challenging you, yeah?
Yeah.
And then what, tough guy? Like, really?
Right.
And then I don't know. So it's really.
We could try it both ways, and whatever works better, we could decide after we try it out. I mean, it's just
You could actually take it further.
So I'll just put a question mark over the line. So we'll try that with the take, and then we'll try it with that one. We'll do that. That's cool. Anything else from bro was awesome. It was awesome. I'd say a little bit more dumb.
It's hard to do with little to no words.
I know.
I'm trying though.
Try and switch up with the voice. Your vocal tone maybe.
Yeah.
You don't like a Rocky Balboa kind
Oh
of thing.
God. All right.
You know,
All right.
you shut the fuck up. You know. If you could try it.
I'm now picturing Sylvester Stallone. I'm choking somebody.
I saw a video. It was Stallone introducing Al Pacino to Guy Fieri, and I was like, "The fuck trio is this?"
That's a bizarre.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is
It's really
interesting.
fun. It's making
You
them
guys
lunch.
Stallone.
I love when you're freaking out. We need somebody to go down. I'm in a position, you know.
Perfect.
I love that. With the best of a bad situation. I like what you're adding there, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah.
Do that.
Oh, you give me that.
Also, we'll map everything out and label everything so that you guys have that information.
Yes.
It's important to know.
When you say south, so he goes which way to Revelwood? When you say south, you just witnessed this guy get beat up. Kenny just got beat up. So now you're like, which way to Revelwood? So it's more of us a defeated. Holy shit.
Like I didn't see the side of it.
Now you saw it. But it's always a shocking thing when you witness something. Yeah. This guy clearly has your back on everything here and you just did this to him. So it's a shocking moment. So that's more just a, you know. Yeah. Yeah. Did I make sense? Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Can you just try this one line with that voice, dude? Can you just try
one?
Check the shed. Let's try it.
God. Check the shed.
And then we all come,
Are you guys sure we're not running a comedy? 'Cause
and then everybody else comes in and
I know everything's turning into too
Everything
funny.
is turning into
I blame
comedy.
Tommy. I absolutely blame Tommy for this.
Yeah,
I think
hey.
we're running a comedy now. I don't know.
It's
It's a dramedy.
Yeah, must be. What, really dry humor.
Oh,
really
yeah.
dry humor.